A few weeks ago, I talked about rediscovering balance in my homemaking routines by focusing on quality over quantity. Today, I want to revisit that topic with updates and reflections from my journey so far, all while tackling a load of laundry, a kitchen cleanup, and a sweep and mop of the downstairs floors, which are my 3 daily non-negotiable chores even on weekends. I'll be honest, getting back on track with my routines has been more of a journey than I anticipated. My challenges began several weeks ago when I went from posting 1 or 2 videos a week to 3. To keep up, I found myself lingering at the computer for an extra 2 to 3 hours each morning working on my channel. This disrupted the flow of my entire day and set off a domino effect. Playing catch up on my homemaking responsibilities while still squeezing in more content creation later in the day left me feeling anxious and stressed. As someone who thrives on structure, this imbalance hit me hard. The more I tried to juggle it all, the more I struggled to find a rhythm that worked. After a week or 2 of this stress, I realized that I needed to reset, so I began making small changes, like spending less time at the computer in the mornings, but still struggled to refine my approach to integrate content creation with my primary roles as a homeschooling mother of 3, homemaker, and wife. After about a month of extra content creation induced stress that was quickly leading to burnout, I made the difficult but necessary decision to scale back to 2 videos a week. My original plan was to reassess at the end of November, but burnout forced me to step back sooner. And you know what? It was such a relief. While I've made significant progress over the last couple of weeks, I'm still working on fully embracing my afternoons with intention and structure again. I'm usually just so tired by the afternoon and not as motivated, so it's been difficult for me to get back on track with my afternoon routine. I do typically perk back up by evening though. But I've come to see that balance isn't a destination, it's an ongoing process, and that's okay. Scaling back wasn't just about avoiding burnout. It was about realigning my routines with the principles of slow and simple living that I hold dear. Overcommitting myself to content creation, though a labor of love, had begun to conflict with this intentional lifestyle I strive for. It felt like I was drifting away from my own ideals. It's no secret that I want to grow my channel and monetize it, especially with our financial situation being what it is. But the faster pace was pulling me further from what truly matters. Giving myself permission to scale back to 2 videos a week, even knowing it might slow my monetization progress, felt like the right choice. Another reason I scaled back was the quality of my content, which I felt was suffering tremendously. Rushing to meet deadlines for 3 videos a week left me little to no time to refine my work and create content that I'm truly proud of. But I want to focus on producing quality videos that reflect the values of the slow and simple lifestyle I'm trying to cultivate. This past weekend, I saw the first fruits of my decision to scale down. For the first time in weeks, I was able to take a full weekend off from content creation. After just 2 weeks of this new rhythm, I'm already feeling more rested, present, and engaged with my family again. The effects of burnout are slipping away, and inspiration and motivation are returning. My joy and creativity are beginning to flourish once more. As homemakers, we often feel the pressure to do it all. But more is not always better, and true success is not measured in constant productivity for the sake of productivity. True contentment doesn't come from how much we accomplish. It comes from focusing on what truly matters, our relationships with God and the precious people He's placed in our lives. And sometimes that means giving ourselves permission to adjust our schedules, routines, and even goals. For me, this season has been about embracing the grace to slow down, pause, and savor the quiet beauty of everyday life. There's peace in knowing I don't have to prove anything by trying to do it all. As I continue to find my footing, I'm reminded of Galatians 6:9, which says, "And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart." This verse encourages me to keep moving forward, though slow and steady my progress may be. If you're feeling stretched thin or overwhelmed, I encourage you to take a moment to step back and reevaluate. Are there areas where you can scale down, commitments that could wait, routines you could simplify? Remember, homemaking isn't about perfection. It's about creating a home that nourishes both your family and your soul. Sometimes the best way to do that is to let go of what isn't serving you and focus on the things that truly matter and bring you joy.